Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I feel like it's been a hot minute since I've actually done a video. I know it seems like it's been, well, for me, forever. So I have actually been super busy with work and with family life. I mean, there's just been so much going on that I have not been able to actually sit down and film something for you. So today I wanted to go ahead and film my January favorites and get those out to you. Today's like February 6th, I think. Like I always say, better late than never. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started with my January favorites. I actually used a lot of these products on my face today that I'm going to show you. So I'll insert some clips here and there of me actually putting on some of these products. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna get started with the eyes first. Now you guys know that this is not the first time I brought this product up. So it actually has become one of the products that I have actually been going for this whole month of January, and even some in December, because I got them in December. I even did a tutorial with one of these, but it is the Profusion brand that was actually in Target stores. So I've got four here. I've got the Sultry, I've got the Eye and Cheek palette, I've got the eyes here. It's just the it's a 9-color eyeshadow palette. And I've also bought the Profusion Beauty Treasure Box, and it's this big one right here. So let me just say, guys, that these are the most impressive shadows I have ever used that are under like 15 bucks. They go on so beautifully. I mean, the shadows just blend really well. They look really nice and vibrant on the eyes. And there is a little bit of fallout when you're using these shadows. If you're not worried about fallout, then these are gonna work for you. But if you're worried about a little bit of fallout, then you're not gonna like these shadows. But just know that these shadows have great color payoff. I mean, really, really good. There's probably, I would say in each palette, there's probably like one or two shadows that aren't that great. But for the most part, these shadows are phenomenal. They're so good. And I've loved every palette I've used from Profusion. So let me show you, I'm gonna show you some swatches of this one that I got. It's the Eyes palette. These are some of the swatches. Look at those. Look how pigmented some of those are. I mean, these are just great shadows. And guys, for the price, you can't beat it. So I have really, really been loving these Profusion palettes. I don't know if they actually carry them anymore in Target. I don't know if it was just a holiday thing, because I did get these during the holiday season. So I don't know if they're actually permanent or not. If they are, I'll link it down below. If not, you know, I hope that maybe there are some Targets that are still carrying them. Either way, I'm gonna link it down below and let you know if they still have them in Target stores or not. Okay, so the next palette I wanna show you is by the brand Tarte. It's the Tartelette Toasted palette, and it's just this warm, gorgeous, beautiful palette. And these shadows go on like a dream. They are just so beautiful. You can wear them on a daily basis. They have one dark color in here that if you wanted to take it to a night look, you could. But these shadows are so beautiful. And you know what? I hate to say it, but it smells kind of like the chocolate bar palettes. You know, the Too Faced chocolate palettes? It's just got a really good chocolatey sweet smell to it. Either way, it's a great palette. It's got beautiful warm colors in it. So, I mean, just really nice shades. Let me go ahead and swatch some of these for you. They're very pigmented, very blendable. Just, oh my gosh, they're just so gorgeous. I love, love this palette. And I've been picking it up along with the Profusion palettes. I've been using it quite often. And there's some of the shades there. But it's just a gorgeous palette. So I've been loving this one as much as I've been loving the Profusion. Okay, so two products that I've been loving by Physicians Formula are the Healthy Foundation and the Spotlight Illuminating Primer. This foundation is phenomenal. It's so good, y'all. It's so good for a drugstore foundation. It is a little bit on the, probably a little bit on the pricier side. I think it was $12.99. And I can't remember how much this was. I'll list it here, right here down below. But this primer and this foundation together makes my skin look so luminous. It makes it look so vibrant. It just looks like skin, and it's just so gorgeous on the skin. It's not heavy. It just feels really good on the skin. So I will be doing a review and demo with this foundation, and hopefully get it posted for you on Friday for the Friday foundation review and demo. And guys, I can't just say enough about this. I have been loving and reaching for this like every day. It is such a good combination, and it's such a good foundation, so I've been loving it. Now what I use with that in my T-zone area, mainly in this area right here where I have like some pores, is this No Poreblem primer by Touch in Soul. It is a very, very good primer for your pores. I mean, it will literally make them look somewhat invisible. Now, it's not gonna make them look like super invisible, but it is going to make them look a lot softer. You're not gonna see your pores as much, and the foundation goes on this beautifully. So this stuff really works. I'm really, really impressed by this. I really love it. But yeah, it smooths those pores out so that your foundation goes on a little bit better in those areas. I've been loving this stuff. It just works so good. The next thing that I've been loving, and I don't actually use this as a primer. I guess you could, but I use it more for like a glow on my skin. And it is the Trumatch Lumi Glotion. And this is in the color Deep. So this is more like a bronzy tone. I love this stuff. This is the color right here. Look how beautiful that is. It's got this bronzy tint to it. It's just gorgeous. And what I'll do is I'll use this like on the perimeters of my face, and I'll use it on top of a primer. So I won't not use a primer. I'll use the Glow Lotion on top of that, and it just looks gorgeous. I love it. I did not use it today, but I've been using this quite a bit with my foundation. I actually put the primer on, and then I'll put this, just like I said, on the perimeter of my face, and it just looks so gorgeous. I love this. And speaking of bronzers, I've got two that I want to show you that I've been loving for January. One of them is the Perricone MD No Bronzer Bronzer. You guys have seen me use this before in a tutorial, and I have just been loving it. It's so easy to use. I just put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I grab a beauty sponge and I just kind of dab it in there, or I even use my finger and I'll just put it here, right there on my cheeks where I want a little bit more bronze color. And this stuff is beautiful on the skin. It just blends in really well with your foundation. It doesn't streak. It doesn't look, you know, too blotchy. It's just really pretty. And then the powder bronzer that I've been loving is this Too Faced Chocolate Gold Soleil bronzer. This bronzer does have a little sheen to it, but it is a gorgeous, gorgeous bronzer. I love it. I have it on today, and I mean, it's just so beautiful. Look at that. It's got a very slight sheen to it. It's not something that's just overpowering. You can't tell by me having it on today that it has like a sheen to it. It's just a gorgeous bronzer, and of course, it smells like chocolate. So it's just a beautiful bronzer, and I've been loving this. So an eyeshadow primer that I have been loving is the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer in Caffeine. I've had this for a while, and I will use this when I'm doing kind of like a darker eye look or a more bronzy eye look. It just makes the bronze colors and the dark colors actually stand out. So it makes them a little bit more vibrant. So I really, really like this. The color for this is a very kind of like a tan brown color, but let me show you. That's it right there. But I've actually been really loving this for my eyelids. Like I said, when I do a shadow that I want the color to actually pop, I will use this product on top of my lids, just like I did today. I used it for this color here, the green that I used, and I just love it. I love it for smoky eyes, for dark smoky eyes. It's just really pretty, and it goes on really nicely. Okay, so for highlight, I have been loving the Makeup Revolution liquid highlighters, and I've got the colors Liquid Luminous Gold, Liquid Lustre, and Liquid Rose, and Liquid Bronze. So I have used pretty much all of these since I've gotten them. But the color that I have on today, and I'll swatch it for you, is the Liquid Luminous Gold. Oh my gosh, y'all. These are so pretty. Look at that. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. And they are just like the Cover FX drops, but way cheaper. I'm talking way cheaper. If you can get your hands on these, I'd say go buy these instead of the Cover FX. I like the Cover FX, but I just think, I mean, for the price, oh my gosh, these are just gorgeous. I'm gonna show you all three of them. This one is the Liquid Lustre Gold, and that's more of like a pink sheen to it. So pretty. And then I'll show you the last two. So that's the bronze color there, that's the rose. But all of these go on so easily. So pretty much what I do is I drop just a drop on the back of my hand, and then I'll just take my finger and just dab it on my cheekbone, and then I'll bring it up a little bit towards my temple. I love these liquid bronzers. They're so good. So yeah, they have other colors. If you can get your hands on, you know, any of them, I think that they're a great buy. They're really affordable, and they're gonna last you a long time. These things are very highly pigmented, so you don't need much. So a powder that I have been loving and I've come back to, and I love this powder because it is so sheer and it just looks beautiful on the skin, and it's the MAC Next to Nothing pressed powder, and it's in the color Medium Deep. This powder is so good. As you can see, I've already hit pan on this powder. I have been using it so much to set my foundation, or I'll use a setting powder and then I'll just put this over it because it's so light that it doesn't look cakey at all. So I've been loving this powder, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and invest in another one because, like I said, I'm hitting pan with this one, and I'm gonna be using it from now on till I'm done with it. So yeah, this is a really good powder. I have a few lip products that I have been loving, and one of them is the Plumping Serum by Hard Candy. I bought two of these. I don't know where the other one is. I think it's in my purse downstairs, but it is the Plumping Serum, and this stuff really does work. Now, it's not a hardcore plumper, like where you're gonna feel it on your lips where it kind of stings, or, you know, it feels uncomfortable. It's gonna feel like just a little tingling sensation, but guys, it just works. It works really well. I mean, it doesn't make my lips look like Angelina Jolie's or anything, but it does make them a little bit more plump, and it just looks beautiful. This one that I have is Pink Cadillac, and you can't really tell the color. It's very sheer, but you can put this over lipstick, lip glosses. I mean, I'll put some on right now. And it smells like candy. It works really well. I really like it. Hard Candy's not a very expensive product line. For this being such a cheap price, it just works really well. I really like it. So two lip products that I got from NYX are the Strictly Vinyl lip glosses, and it's in the colors Sugar Mama and Bombshell. This is Sugar Mama, and Bombshell is right here. I think I showed these to you guys in my last haul, but these are so nice on the lips. I have Sugar Mama on right now with the MAC pencil strip down. It's a strip down lip pencil. I have this on with that, and I love these. They're not sticky. They don't feel like too like gooey on the lips. They just feel really good on the lips. They go on really well, and of course they're gloss, so they're gonna have some transfer onto like your cups if you're drinking, or your glasses. But either way, they're just a great gloss. They last for a good while. I mean, you're still gonna have to reapply because, like I said, they're not transfer proof, but they're really good glosses, and I've been loving both. Okay, so the last product I wanna show you are these Jordana Cosmic Glow Holographic Lip Glosses. I love these so much, guys. They bring like this beautiful like sheen, or just like not sparkly, but just like a shine to your lips, and I really like them. Now I compare these to the Rihanna lip glosses. I did purchase a couple of those, and I took them back because they really didn't do much for me. So I went ahead and took those back. I saw these in Walgreens and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try the Jordana, because they're probably like, I wanna say these were like $4 or $3, but they, honestly guys, these are better than the Rihanna glosses that I purchased. Now, I love Rihanna's makeup, I really do. Those glosses are just one of the products that didn't work for me. So buying these and the price that I got them for, you can't beat that. Okay, so let me go ahead and swatch a couple of these for you. I'm gonna swatch the Crystallized Pink and the Chromatic Peach, because these are the ones that I've actually been using quite a bit. And they do have color to them, guys, but they're not like, you know, super pigmented, but you can tell. And when you put them over like a lipstick, like that's close to the color of these, oh my gosh, they look so pretty. So here is the Crystallized Pink, and here's the Chromatic Peach. But do you see those? Oh, they're so pretty. And like I said, for the price, you can't beat that. And I thought, well, you know what? What's it gonna hurt for me to try these, especially at the price that they were selling for? So anyways, loving these. And I think that's it for everything. Oh, I've got one more item, and it is the Flower Beauty Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray, and it's the dewy finish one. I did purchase the matte finish that I have not used at all. But I have been using this one, and it just, oh, it smells wonderful. It smells good. It also sprays really well. It has such a great fine mist to it, and I have been loving this. It just really brings hydration back into my skin. So I have been loving the Flower Beauty Finishing Spray, and like I said, I have the matte one. I just haven't tried it yet, so I can't really give you my thoughts on that just yet. But I have been using this since I purchased it, and I love it. Okay guys, that's it for my January favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to get out more videos in the next few weeks. And yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for joining me, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.